What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokémon Emerald. Last time we left off as the two legendary Pokemon Groudon and Kyogre met in the middle of Sootopolis City, and today we're gonna head right in between them and see what happens. I swear you could stand in between both of them, but I guess I'm wrong about that. You can't go any further than this, so this is as close as we'll get to the legends of Hoenn, Groudon and Kyogre. At least until we actually get the chance to catch them, which won't be until the post-game, but they're just kind of chilling there. We can just chill here with them, with our big ol' Wailord sitting here. Isn't Wailord bigger than Kyogre? Doesn't that seem kind of lame, how a random, like, regular Pokemon can be bigger than the legend of the ocean himself? If I can find Wailord in here, I will show you how big this thing is. So I'm sure most of you probably know by now, because Wailord has been out for like, what, over 10 years already? So I'm sure you know about its size. Also, I swear I just saw Skitty, and I was like, no, we are not having any of that Skitty Wailord nonsense. Alright, so we're going to go over to its size. Ah, there we go. That's about appropriate. So let's get on to what is actually important in today's episode. Probably gonna be long because I just did that intro for no reason. Kyogre, what's wrong? Look over here. It's the red orb. Calm down. It's not a dog. You can't just like show it a little stick and then throw it and have it respond. No, Archie, that's not how it works. Maxie, I think, is a little bit smarter than that. Yeah, he doesn't even want to bother with trying to calm down Groudon. Hey, I forgot Juan is the gym leader in this place. That is awesome. I'm not sure exactly where we're supposed to go here. I think we might have to go to the Spear Pillar already, or Sky Pillar rather. It's not Spear Pillar. And go and get our buddy Rayquaza, but honestly I don't remember, so I guess we'll have to find out real quick. I know Steven came over here, but I don't see him. So I think we're supposed to find him. Let's go in the Pokemon Center and heal up real quick though. Look at this guy over here. I bet he's got no idea what the heck is happening outside. Oh, never mind. He actually does know. Well, that's cool. I thought that for some reason Game Freak wouldn't have paid attention to that, and he would have just been like, well, young lad, did you know that you can use the Pokemon PC thingy to do things? Yes, so did I. Awesome. But they actually made him be aware of what's happening outside. He's Pokemon fighting Groudon and Kyogre. The two super ancient Pokemon were awakened from a long sleep, and now they are smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Orange, you being here now, I'll take it to mean that you're prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. Oh, we're diving into the Cave of Origins. I forgot about that. Or just Cave of Origin, I think is what it's called. I know that in the original games you go in there to find Groudon and Kyogre, but I don't know what you do in this game. I get all three games so confused because the story is pretty drastically different. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? That's not true. Pokemon are really more. Why am I asking you this? You already know. That they're what? I don't know, Steven. You have to tell me. We have to go back, Steven. We have to go back and find out what Pokemon are more of whatever you were about to say. Why can't we just surf here? We have to go all the way around. I don't know. It's cool. Steven's overworld sprite really doesn't do him justice in these games. He looks like an old man, maybe because he has gray hair, but I always thought Steven was gonna be like an old guy when I was younger. And now you know that he's really not, at least when you actually fight him. I guess that's what they intended, is you don't get to see what Steven actually looks like until the very end of the game, whether he is the champion or the extra boss in this game, which I do plan on doing. If we get that far in the Nuzlocke, I am planning on doing Steven that as the last battle. Hey, we ran into a new Pokemon. We should try and catch it, but I don't know. Yeah, we can't really hit it with anything without killing it. So Atlantic, get out here and use your, I guess, dive. That's probably still gonna kill it. Oh, okay. Barely didn't kill it. That's good. He knocked off our item though. How could you do that to us, Sableye? How could you? But yeah, I am planning on doing the extra Steven battle. I don't know if I'll do it before Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because like I said, I kind of have this game planned out. As long as nothing out of the ordinary happens in any of these episodes, and we can continue along our merry way, I have the whole game planned out, the rest of it, and it should end the day right before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out. The playthrough, I mean. The Nuzlocke. Alright, what should we name this Sableye, though? I am going to name him. I was going to name him Tate, but I guess we'll go for Liza. Even though they don't have a Sableye. I mean, we could name him like Rupee. Sableye is going to be cool in the new games though because of his Mega Evolution, which I'm not too excited about because it seems kind of weird. Isn't it like a huge wall? What does it have for an ability? I don't know. There's so many Mega Evolutions. I didn't even notice. Some people are kind of sad that they're going to not do any more. Like, it was announced that there's no more Megas in those games, aside from the ones that have already been revealed, but I'm honestly okay. There's a lot of them. Anyway, let's pay attention because it's story time. Ah, so you are Orange. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sutopolis, but something came up. So now, I've entrusted my mentor, Juan, with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. But there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There is one more somewhere. Somewhere, there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It's said that it was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past. But even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. Orange, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. Well, we're in the Cave of Origins, so let's go ahead and scratch that one off. Mount Pyre, not really the place Rayquaza would be chilling at. So Sky Pillar, the Sky Pillar. That's it. It must be the Sky Pillar. Orange, there's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. Oh, you're not gonna take me with you? Okay, I'll just sit here quietly in the cold, dead silence of the Cave of Origin. That's cool, man. It's okay that you left me here all alone. A child, unattended, in a dark, creepy cave with rubies and sapphires and fog that who the heck knows where it comes from. Can you please turn off the fog machine in here? Thank you so much. But we do have to head off to the Sky Pillar, which is near Pacific Log Town, and as I mentioned, I already cleared most of the trainers in the way, but not exactly all of them, so we are going to have to battle a couple of people on our way there. I might actually make a pit stop at Pacific Log Town because I've never been there, so we could get some nice items out of it or something. Who knows? But now we can actually access the rest of Sutopolis. Oh, nope, the doors are closed, or locked rather. I thought that we might be able to access the rest of Sutopolis now, but not quite yet. So let's dive deep down underwater once again, and I'll try to show off these areas as best I can because it is really confusing. The ocean in this game is humongous. It makes it feel a lot like an actual ocean, which I always thought was cool, and I have a feeling it's going to be even better in the new games with the new graphics and whatnot. It'll look like a real ocean. So Sutopolis, I always thought it was such a cool idea that it's a city inside of like a rock formation, but how the heck normal citizens get in there? I guess all of them have to use fly to get inside because not everyone can dive underwater. Then again, not everyone has fly, but you know, there might be like airplanes and things like that that can fly into. Well, I would guess maybe more like helicopters, not airplanes. I don't think airplanes have enough room to land in there. Sutopolis is kind of small. Maybe one of those like water airplanes, the ones that can land in the water. I don't know why I'm trying to make logic out of the Pokemon world. There is no logic here. As far as the Pokemon logic goes, everyone has a magical Latios and Latias that can fly them around and put them right in the center of Sutopolis. But it is very confusing here. Also, there was a drought going on all the way over there. I just realized that, but not anymore. So the ocean is super confusing because it's so big, but I think we're going the right way. Yep, Route 130, not even gonna bother with Pokemon. We could use our Super Rod and once again hope that we get Carvanha, but for some reason I never get Carvanha. I think Carvanha is actually found in the routes near Fortree City. It's not even found in the ocean. It's a Piranha. Piranhas are found in Sweetwater, aren't they? Not saltwater. I'm not a fishologist. I don't know my fish facts. Alright, so I already battled these people, so we're not even close to Pacific Log. Or I guess we are, because Steven is calling us. Wait, no, this is Steve. You're Steve. You're not Steve. You tricked me. You are Steve, not Steven. And we have another new route, so I guess this one might be one where I haven't battled the trainers yet. Yes, I have. Okay, so I guess I've battled every single person. Wait, no, I haven't battled you. I know that. That swimmer guy over there with the cool blue cap was the final one that I battled. Nice job, Raiden. Level 44. You know, you are doing wonders for yourself lately, Raiden. I talked about how you were just a big old ball in the last episode, and that was kind of mean, even though you are kind of just a ball, but, you know, that's mean. I shouldn't call you that. You are a Pokeball. Pokeball. That's a really weird way to say it. I don't know why I've gotten so used to saying Pokemon, not Pokemon or Pokemon. I guess the right way is just Pokemon, because, you know, they're like, so you want to be a master Pokemon. Yeah. That's the one thing that that's how I know how you say Pokemon, is because of the theme songs of the anime. Not because of, you know, playing it for years and years. Nope. The theme songs to the anime is what let me know how to say Pokemon properly. Alright, we made it to Pacifidlog Town though. I always used to just say Pacifidlog, but then I realized that it's Pacifid and then log, it's like a portmanteau. I don't know what Pacifid means, but I do know that I think it has to do with being just like a passive, tranquil place. The sea between Pacifidlog and Slateport has a fast-running tide. If you decide to surf, you could end up swept somewhere else. Maybe we could even end up on the Lost Island. Whoa, they can time travel. I probably shouldn't say that in case some people haven't seen Lost. Then again, I could just say it's fake. Wait, if we get a horsey, this guy can give us a Bagon? What? Yo, I'm gonna go find a... Oh, never mind. He wants a Bagon for a horsey. Why the heck you would ever do that, I don't know, because Salamence is just about a billion times better. Well, I guess it's all relative. You could like Kingdra more than Salamence, but hey, I like Salamence. Mirage Island, it must become visible and invisible depending on the weather conditions that make mirages appear. Or is it really appearing and disappearing? Who knows? I have never seen Mirage Island myself. I saw it in the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire demo. I think they have Mirage Island in it. Well, I think they have it, but they didn't have any Wynots on it. Like, there wasn't any grassy patches. I swear I saw it at some point. Maybe I'm wrong. I really wish we could run on the logs here, but you can't do that. I think later on in the new games, I mean, you can. Ah, your Pokemon really likes you. Yes. TM27. So we're going to get a return from this. I know you can get another return by returning the meteorite to Professor Cosmo, which we for some reason never did, but I guess now it doesn't matter because we got return from Old Guy. Yeah, that's so neat. What a great place to live. Knowing that at any point, your little, I guess, house could just capsize and flip over, and then you'd probably drown and die. I mean, so if you're okay with death, if you like to live life on the edge, Pacifidlog Town, the most Pacifid place and the most tranquil and quiet place where at any point, you know, a hard enough wave could just come in and like sweep aside this entire village. Isn't that what happens? You know, I haven't played many Final Fantasy games, but I have played a little bit of Final Fantasy X, the HD version, because I got that for PS3, or actually my friend lent it to me, but I played a little bit of it. What? This is all you can answer? Oh. Oh. I was. How did you know? My name is Ariel. I'm the Little Mermaid, so I was born at the bottom of the sea. I don't know how that guy knew that, but I guess there is literally nothing to do here in Pacifidlog Town. Much like where I live in Nebraska, there's just nothing to do, so I guess we're gonna move on and head up into the Sky Pillar. Whoa! We finally found ourselves a Wingull. It's been a long time, my friend, but your doomsday has come as we must finally catch you. Wait a second. We need the Mach Bike to get up Sky Pillar, don't we? Or is it not destroyed until later? I think it might not be destroyed until later. But anyway, more important matters are at hand. We just caught ourselves Pico, even though this one's a boy. I think Pico's a girl. I don't even know if it's spelled that way. I just know I always like to name Wingull Pico, because Mr. Briny is my hero. He is literally my inspiration, my one and only hero. Forget Spider-Man, Iron Man, you know, all them other lamos that kids look up to. No, Pico. Wait, no, Mr. Briny is my hero. Let's find out if we need the Mach Bike or not. If we do, I'm just gonna skip ahead and get it, or rather cut it all out, because it's gonna take a while. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste, I didn't notice that I'd left you behind. I've opened the locked door of the Sky Pillar. Orange, let's be on our way. It's an earthquake. There's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry. Well, I think that answers my question. Yup, totally gonna be destroyed, so we are gonna need to get the Mach Bike, it looks like. And alright, how the heck is the weather getting all the way over here? Well, everything is in our hands, guys. In the hands of a 10-year-old boy. They've left everything up to me. Is this a giant hole? I can't wait to see what this place looks like in 3D, because I can't tell if that's a giant hole or what. Okay, never mind. It isn't destroyed, so we're not going to need... Gosh dang it. Wait. No, it isn't. Okay. I was about to say, because this area here would definitely have those cracks in the ground. So later on, when you come to get... No. Oh, okay. We can run in here. I didn't even know that. Later on, when we come in here to get Rayquaza to actually catch it, this whole place will be full of those cracks that you saw, and it's really hard to do. I always struggled with it as a kid, so I'm definitely going to be struggling with it here. But for now, we're not quite catching the beast. We are just awakening it. My favorite legendary ever, Rayquaza, has been awakened, and that is all that we needed to do here, so now we get to fly back to Sootopolis. I love that they actually let you fly off the Sky Pillar, you know? Makes sense, it's called Sky, but Spear Pillar, no, that's a completely different story. You can't fly off that. And now, it's cutscene time! If you can count these as cutscenes. It's a beautiful morning. I don't remember that being as cool as it was. I don't know why, maybe it's the nostalgia, but those GBA graphics just make it sound or seem so cool. Just look awesome. It's definitely nostalgia, because that was not actually that awesome, but I don't know. I remember that being really cool when I was a kid, and those emotions are definitely here now. So we have done it. We have saved the world from severe destruction and drought, and at the same time, what's the opposite? Rainstorms? I don't know how that was a bad thing. Droughts and rainstorms. I guess the constant change of weather is kind of annoying, but you know, the world can survive. At least that means everyone gets water and rain, everyone gets sun. So just go to the beach for like 5 seconds and run out. And then go back in and then run out again. Doesn't sound that bad to me. Orange, the leaders of Team Magma and Aqua, I don't think they meant harm. It wouldn't hurt to hear what they have to say for themselves. Well, let us hear them. So the super ancient Pokemon weren't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our fruitless screaming and frantic efforts, that one Pokemon's simple action puts everything right again as if nothing had happened. Foo, foo, ha 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 ha. Arr, Groudon and Kyogre both flew off to who knows where. How did they fly? They don't fly. They sank back down into the ocean, buddy. Were you even looking? Did you see what was happening, Archie? Do you have eyes? I don't understand. It looks like both Maxie and Archie have gone away somewhere. Perhaps they've gone to Mount Pyre to return those orbs. They are criminals. They didn't go back to return the orbs. Are you for real, Steven? They should be arrested for their crimes, but no police here in the Pokemon world. It's all good. My eyes didn't deceive me. Thanks to your help, Sootopolis. No, all of Hoenn was saved. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me. Please accept it. I mean, we didn't really do anything. Rayquaza kind of did everything, so literally any random kid could have walked up to the tower tapped on Rayquaza to wake it up, and then it would have just pimp slapped both Groudon and Kyogre, and those little sissies go back into the ocean. That's literally what happened. Groudon and Kyogre are just having a little argument, and Rayquaza comes in and is like, yo, I made dinner, boys, and then they both leave, and they all go have dinner together. That is literally what happens. That's all that happened. So anyone could have saved Hoenn from that. I mean, you probably could have even just dressed up someone. Like, take a really big guy, dress him up as Rayquaza, or in a Rayquaza costume, and then have it show up and yell a little bit. That's all that we needed to do to save the entire Hoenn region. Not even just Sootopolis, the entire freaking region. But now that we did all of that, we can enter the final gym. Sootopolis is 1 is our final challenge. And it is going to be kind of tough. I don't have a grass type Pokemon, and I know that he has a few water types that aren't taken down by electric moves. I think he's like almost built to kind of counter electric moves. So they kind of want you, or I guess the easier way is to have a grass type instead of an electric one. But we don't have that, unfortunately. All we have is our buddy Raiden, so we're going to have to deal with it. Hopefully we can come out on top. Before we end off this episode, though, I am going to explore a little bit of Sootopolis. We could actually go do some extra training sorts of thing. I don't know if we really need it. I might actually just train my team off screen and do a little montage once again, because I really don't know if we even need the training for Juan. I remember him being kind of a joke when I was a kid, and that's why I love him so much, because Juan was just such a lighthearted gym leader, and like, it's the last challenge before the Elite Four, the Pokemon League, and I don't know why I always like it when they make the last gym kind of easy. It's just like, fools you. You're like, oh, that was easy, we did it. And then you get to the Elite Four and you're like, mother of God, what have I done? I don't know what I'm saying right now, but I think I already even talked to this couple. What the heck am I doing? I'm just like not even... Whatever, no one in the city even does anything. We got Brick Break, which is cool, so we might be able to teach that to Kung Pao, finally get rid of that double kick, which isn't really the most reliable fighting attack. Hello, a pretty Pokemon came down from the sky. No, that was just your imagination. What have you been on, girl? Oh, look at this. It literally feels like you're just on a blue screen. It doesn't even look like ocean. This place looks so awesome in the remakes, though. I just love it. Like, think about it as we're just sitting in a blue room right now. We're not even on, like, water. I don't know. I always thought this was kind of cool. And this part here, the way that they shade it, looks really cool as well. At least I thought so. Looking at it now, it looks so simple, but I always thought it looked cool. Like, the simplistic style of it was cool. Can you guys move the frick out of the way? I guess not. So, next time on Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, we will take on the final gym. It is not led by Wallace. Oh, it's led by the trainer who taught Wallace. But the Elite Four, they are said to be even stronger than Wallace's mentor. How strong could they be? I don't know. I haven't fought them yet. They're probably pretty tough though, and we're gonna end up getting our butt kicked. So hopefully that doesn't happen until later. Next time, we will take on Juan. The one and only, the ultimate Juan. There can be only one. Juan. He's the gym leader here. So I'll see you all next time.